Offside. Defense number 51. It's a 5-yard penalty. It's 1st and 10 again.
So they get the 5 yards back and back to 1st and 10.
Well, keep an eye on the center. And they've gotten good dealing with crowd noise, these teams that are playing on the road, and you better be good at it when you're facing this defensive pass rush. And they have a variety of different ways in which the ball gets.
Touchdowns at will, a really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his...
Oh, he's got some space. Oh, what a move. The 40. Running inside the 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, BYU.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Wants to adjust the pattern. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Fires to the tight end. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Because it freezes those linebackers, it freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run, and then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Runs through a tackle. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll try the run. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Knights with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Motion from the wide receiver. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Knights are on the move. Here's the handoff. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Finds his man. It's Brown. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. He'll toss it. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this 1st period. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the 1st quarter stats. So 1st down here as they go back to work. They'll move the wide receiver. Trying to get the edge with the jet sweep. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Knights have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Extending the play. He throws into the middle of the field. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Play number 10 on this series. Oh, it's loose. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat. You're going, no, look out for your blind side. Watch out. But great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. And this guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
To the air, it's St. Clair. He's got the tight end. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a first down.
How about the big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch?
To the air on first down. Makes the catch. Tough, physical, hard-nosed running gets it to the 34. The Cougars in a good spot here with second and short. He'll pull it on the read. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. The bounce house is rolling here on third down, trying to help UCF. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. They go to the ground. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going to work on second down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to fire. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Spins away from the defense. Touchdown, Cougars. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. They marched 58 yards for the touchdown on that one. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Brown wants to pass. Pulls it in. It's Pickett. Still on his feet at the 45. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Off play action. Quarterback now breaking the field. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. The referee's signal for the 2-minute timeout. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On the run, fires downfield. He's got an open man. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground. Turning it on.
That this offense stuck to it, stuck to the run game, didn't panic, they got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they wanted it. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
Coming out with it, it's Barfield. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Complete in the middle. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. They'll go hurry up here. Wants to throw. It's St. Clair. Fires to the middle. Got his man. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Looking downfield on first down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And the Cougars now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air on second down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing.
Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. He was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Toss to the outside. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Knights can really attack on this 2nd and short. It's a reverse. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
Wide receivers, running backs, you see them. They're interchangeable now. You see each playing different positions and handing the ball to wide receivers like you get here. You know, wide receivers are getting the ball more.
There he goes. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. They'll immediately call timeout. They'll snap it from the 30 on first down. Wide receiver going in motion. Picked off to stop the threat.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Just a short pass to the tight end. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. They'll go to the ground. Fighting off the defender. He gets it all the way up to the 42-yard line, and that's why you have confidence to keep it on the ground in that situation. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Gets it out fast. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He hurls one deep down the left side. Intercepted to stop the threat. They didn't give him much of a chance to make that play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up at the 16. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, 1 half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Orlando. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. 2 workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment.
He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook.
With that said, let's send it back to the guys inside the bounce house.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. Powers through the defender. And that ball's on the ground behind the line. And the fumble goes out of bounds, and they'll lose a few on that play. The earth is shaking. Bounce house living up to its name as UCF tries to get off the field. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. Power football with the run. Good job running tough and behind his pads. It's up to the 3rd. The Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. In their own territory, no problem. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Flying down the left side. Touchdown, Cougars! And they turn it into a defensive score.
It's really hard as a quarterback because you got your eyes downfield. You're trying to find an open guy. You're trying to negotiate the rush, and all of a sudden people are swatting at the ball. They hit you. They knock it out. You got to do a better job next time of keeping 2 hands on the ball so you don't get it scooped and scored like what happened right there.
He'll bring it out. It's Ashley. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row. Now they've got to find a rhythm.
A CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches. We got to stop turning the football over.
Brown will throw it. Gets rid of it. Almost had the completion. Just missed it.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asked to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
Breaks into the open. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it up to 49. The Knights will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to run it. Still running at the 40. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. The Knights are flying down the field. The give to the tailback. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They go right back to it. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
And a great job on the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right up the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center of the card. The tackle's doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. The Knights moving quickly to the line. Here comes the option. Now the toss. Touchdown, UCF! Great job by the back on the option.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll return it. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds a man in the middle. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Now the play fake. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
It's complete. Stumbled to the ground.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. No chance for any kind of return there. They were all over him as soon as he caught the football. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? Give to the back. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs closer to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Tight end now in motion. They'll run the toss. Past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. The clock has stopped for the timeout, and we have reached the final 2 minutes in this one. 1st down and 10. Brown wants to pass. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. That's caught. It's Irvin.
Man, this is such a hard situation. That clock is your enemy, and you've got to push the ball down the field. But you know the defense is dropping back, so you can take the underneath stuff and go to your 2nd and 3rd read some, but we've got to stay aggressive.
Makes the catch. It's Irvin. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Knights will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Grabbed in the middle. It's Pickett.
And this offense, they got another positive game, but I think they're going to have to start pushing the ball down the field a little bit. Got to make some plays. That clock is not your friend. You got to speed up, maybe work the middle of the field a little bit, but make sure we get first downs, and the rest of the time work the sidelines.
Great job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on 3rd and short. They were expecting pass. They took everything away and forced the incompletion.
Timeout called by the defense, and the clock is stopped with 18 seconds left. A tie game here late, and they do not want to give up this football. They'll go for it on 4th down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Looking to throw at St. Clair. Got the big tight end on the corner route. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. It'll all be decided right here, win or lose on this kick. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. So they'll send out the field goal unit. With the line of scrimmage at the 37, that will leave them with a long 54-yard field goal attempt and a chance to win the game. No good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game. So here comes our first play of overtime. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
That is such a great play by that defender. And how many times on deep balls do we see PI? Do we see pass interference? In situations just like that, that defender did an outstanding job.
Unloads to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
And what a drive this has been so far by the defense. Of course, they're in their own end of the field. They're sort of in that fringe area, and they forced 2 straight incompletions. If they could force another one right here, it'd make it really tough on their opponent to kick a field goal.
They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. The Knights will hustle to the line. Quarterback may change this route. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Incomplete, and they turn it over here in the first possession of overtime. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions, probably maybe 1 possession each. Who's the better team?
Setting up the screen. Breaks the tackle. Oh, he's got some space. Got some room headed to the goal line. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. They must protect the football here. They're already well within range of a game-winning field goal attempt. Trying to pound their way in. He got